something for an actress specifically in the industry, surviving is the main issue. So what make you keep motivated on a daily basis?
Giving an audition itself is a motivation for me.
In this industry especially, it's not a meritocracy in that sense, right?
Doing the thing which you have to do to achieve the thing which you want to.
If it happens, I'm happy. If not, I'm happy that I tried.
So like, what is your understanding towards cinema?
So you just have to make the producers and directors' job easier. And to make that easier, you have to...
What is your most important learning?
I think my biggest learning is to...
Importance of an actress in a regular South Indian film. There is no great importance for that. So you are never worried about like, okay, we might not get the proper importance.
I know that the most successful projects may not be the ones where you're there for 90 minutes.
Even if you do a 1 minute part, that is going to be remembered by everybody.
Going forward, like how do you guys want to project yourself as a lead actor, or you wanted to project yourself only as the heroines?
Do roles in future which are carrying that burden.
I also do marketing. I also have other... I could have never just done this and earned enough.
Hi Trupti and Riya and Dheeraj from Filmy Focus.
Hi,
Hi,
Dheeraj.
how are you?
Yes. So first of all, welcome to cinema, South cinema, because you're acting in Tamil cinema and that is being dubbed to Telugu. So Trupti, I wanted to ask you is, being a Marathi and also having a experience in theatres, specifically Purana. So how was that from theatres to cinema?
It's like dream come true. Like we start with theater in order to we dream like one day we will be able to see ourselves on a big screen and all of that. So it really feels like dream come true. Sometimes I am not able to believe that this is actually happening, and right now I'm giving an interview for the same film I'm working in. So it feels so surreal at times, but it's humbling. It's very humbling experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I have seen your short Chutti.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, did you like it?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
So it
wow.
is so endearing. It was the content and your performance as well.
Wow.
So does the theatre experience really work for the cinema?
So it helps with everything. Like it helps with your pitch, with your voice, controlling your emotions, and theatre practice goes on for months. So it's just you can try and different kind of variations with one emotion only.
Okay.
You can try to deliver that one emotion in different contexts, and that way you can explore your craft. And that is what helps in cinema, because in cinema you don't have a lot of time to rehearse.
True.
You know, you just a lot of production cost is involved in all of this, so you just have to make the producers and directors job easier. And to make that easier, you have to theater is really very useful. So yes, it is useful. Just the quickness on the set, and just to have the clearer idea of what you exactly want to portray according to the discussion with your director. So whatever exercises I did in theater, those really helped while performing on the set. It
Okay.
just makes your job easier.
Cool.
Yeah.
So coming to you, Riya. So you are a Malayali. Actually, don't look like a Malayali. You look like a Marathi actually.
Is it? Oh, I think she looks like North Indian more.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
Marathi. Yeah.
In Kerala, Bombay, I think is...
Is it? Okay. Yeah.
Central,
Okay.
but yeah. After Bangalore, I think we kind of... Bangalore and Hyderabad,
yeah.
and then it's...
Okay. So how old are you, Riya? Like, because you started your career in 2000. She recently shared a post. She has been like 2000. She had her first camera appearance.
Yeah,
2000.
I actually,
something.
it's not that I'm 50 years old, it's that I started when I was 4 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I grew up on movie sets actually. Yeah, I coincidentally started in a serial called Krishna Kripa Sakram, where I was the Krishna. They made me a boy.
How old were you?
Like, I don't know, 4, 5.
Wow.
And then it just kind of happened, movies after movies, and I think I peaked in 2006. I got one Film Critics Award for Best Child Artist, and I think I should have retired then only, like at the peak. I actually did not plan to come back
Okay.
into the industry. I had completely gone and finished my economics graduation and all of that, and very coincidentally again came back through a couple of ads. And yeah, I don't know. I don't think you can plan all this. It just
Yeah,
kind
Because
of
she,
happens.
she actually have around 25 years of experience in cinema itself.
Yeah, she's acting since
Yeah.
4, so yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's very like it's easier, I think, as a kid to act. You have no inhibitions. You are not tensed.
Yeah.
You are not worried about how you come across, how you look, anything.
You are not worried about the judgment and all of
Nothing
that.
at all.
Yeah, so-
And I was sitting and saying lines I didn't even know what the meaning of was. Like I am some. It really is. It's and I always, every time I got scared that I wasn't like a trained actor, or if I can act, you know, anytime. So my mom would be like, if you can do it at this age, you can do it at this age. Come on, like. So that actually really helps in terms of
Okay.
just reassuring me that maybe I know how to
More
do
like a
it.
motivation as well.
Yeah, like if I can do it at that age, maybe it's already like somewhere inside, and I can probably do
Okay.
it now.
Because from Malayalam, even from Marathi, we see lots of actresses budding as a serial actresses or
Yeah.
in some comical roles
Yeah.
in the serials or films around some 3 to 4 years of
Yeah.
age or something.
Yeah.
So that's what I was wondering. Like 2000 she started her career, man. Now 2025.
Yeah, that's very kind of you. You've really done your research.
Actually, I was gonna say, I was like, when he said he saw Trupti, I was like shocked. Oh my god! But yeah, that's really
very
impressive.
kind.
So Riya, tell me something. Like you've been in the industry for very so long, like in the serials, in the ads, and now in the movies. So your transformation or your transition through all these things, like what is your most important learning?
I mean, all of that I did as a kid.
Hmm.
So at that time, it was just a fun place for me to be in. It was a very different type of childhood where I probably barely went to school, and my mom used to teach me during our breaks. So it was a very different childhood. And I think as an adult, I'm really cherishing being able to meet 500 people on a day-to-day basis, because that's probably not everyone's experience. Like
More of an
not-
overwhelming
yeah,
experience,
like
I
to
guess.
be able to just strike up a conversation with someone, and to actually when I compare it to movies, I think my biggest learning is to be able to see every single person behind the camera, from the dada that's giving you coffee to
Yeah.
your hairdresser, the lighting, like everything comes together to make you somebody on screen, and you cannot do it alone. So I think as a kid, running around the set and spending so much time behind the camera as a kid on set, because you have maybe one scene in a day.
Yeah, okay.
The rest of the time you're just running around and playing with every single person, making friends with anyone and everyone. So that probably helped me understand the importance of all of the people on set.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So Trupti, like what is your understanding towards cinema?
What is my?
What is your understanding towards cinema? Could be any language, but what is
Okay.
your understanding towards it?
Tough question.
So, to me, cinema is a pure way of storytelling,
Okay.
and yeah, I mean, the better is the story, better is the audience. I mean, more is the audience is gonna be there for that story.
No, as you were trained properly,
Okay.
a professional
Okay.
when it comes to from theaters to short films to cinema,
Yeah.
because you have a better understanding towards the craft. Like,
Craft.
okay,
Yeah.
Right from the expression, like as you mentioned, that
Yeah.
the
Emotions we
toning
can.
and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
So, what is your understanding towards that? Like from this transition, which you explained earlier as well.
Mhm.
So, towards cinema, your understanding towards acting and the craft.
Yeah. So, so from theater to short films to films, it's like acting is the base of all these things, but the mediums and the platforms are different. So there are certain challenges in theater, that there are 300 people sitting in the auditorium and you have to reach to the last person sitting in the last row. So accordingly, you have to work on your voice, and maybe sometimes you have to be little loud to, so that it can reach to everybody in the auditorium or in the theater. But when it comes to camera and when it comes to the big screen, I think less is more for the camera. So like when it is a close up, so you have to, you cannot perform what you perform on theater. So these things I slowly understood while I did short films. Okay, this thing I was doing in theater on stage, but that I can't do here on in front of camera. Of course, the techniques, the acting techniques, there are so many acting techniques which are similar for all these acting, like for all these platforms. Acting techniques don't change, but the intensity with which you perform, that you have to change a little. So yeah, it needs I mean both, all these platforms, short film, cinema, and the theater, all needs immense concentration and focus. So yeah.
So both of you can answer this, because one thing for an actress specifically in the industry, surviving is the main issue it will be. Because see, you might be a thumping actress who can perform any kind of emotion or something, but when it comes to the survival, you either need to like motivate yourself on a daily basis. Okay, this is what I have to do, or this is my goal or something, or else you should be motivating yourself with the financial needs as well.
Yeah.
So surviving or going through the craft or understanding the whatever the projects coming to you. So what make you keep motivated on a daily basis? Anyone?
Also a very good
Also
question.
very good question. You want to go first?
Yeah, for sure. I look at it as a very disciplined thing. To give an audition is basically my job as an actor, and it's a discipline. It's not a passion in terms of that. Every day I don't wake up wanting to give an audition. Every day I don't wake up wanting to hear bad news or good news or like. So for me, I kind of have compartmentalized it in a way where, you know, as like if I practice yoga, I do it every day. So if I'm practicing acting, then I want to give an audition or do something for the craft every day. And whether or not something comes out of it, at least as a student of cinema or acting, this is something I want to do every day. So it's kind of become like a discipline as opposed to something that's purely driven by motivation or passion at this point. And I've also realized in this industry especially, it's not a meritocracy in that sense, right? There's a lot of like things out of our control. Like I said, it's so many people's involvement, so many things have to come together for us to be sitting here today as well. So I kind of have not tried to let go of that control in terms of, will this work, can I make this work? There's no real strategy anymore. Like I've just tried to give my time and devotion to the craft, and then if it happens, I'm happy. If not, I'm happy that I tried. So
Actually.
For you?
Yeah, I agree with her. For me, it's like giving an audition itself is a motivation for me.
Okay.
So, for example,
That's because of the theatre's background.
Yeah. So, because it's like you giving an audition is at least, I mean, gives you that satisfaction that at least you tried without like caring about the result, if you are gonna select or not. So if my day is not going well, I'm feeling dull, and if I get an audition, after that audition I'm completely different person. I feel motivated. Whether it doesn't have to be like it has to be very perfect audition, or but it is just that satisfactory feeling that at least you tried. So I mean, it just you have to keep doing the thing which you have to do to achieve the thing which you want to. So
Okay.
And one other thing is like working out and yoga, that helps me a lot, like to shift my mindset.
Okay.
So on days when I'm not doing yoga and I'm not physically active, I'm a different person. But when I am doing yoga and physically active, I'm a different person. So,
Okay.
yeah.
And two common things I found in your profiles is like you both have your father's names as a surname in Instagram at least.
Yeah.
And at the same time, you both don't do any collaborations or something like. Is that any specific rule you guys thought of, or you haven't gotten any?
The Instagram, I mean, for me at least, it was a conscious effort to to hold back on it for a bit. I think my attention cannot be in like 5 places. It's already in 3-4 places at once. So I wanted to hold back on that a bit, and a lot of respect to content creators, because it is very much like a full-time job,
that's
you
what-
know. So I didn't want to do it unless I could do justice to it, so I did hold back on
For
it
you?
consciously.
For me, actually, I always considered Instagram as my acting profile. So, so it's like, okay, this thing I have done, this shoot I have done, I will put some picture on
Pictures of the
Instagram,
shoot.
and whenever it will release, I will just, post that
Okay.
work, so that the people from the industry who are checking your profile should not, miss out on the work and the projects you have been doing, and they should not miss
Okay.
on the things which are doing.
Which is
So-
actually good because for any actor's profile, we might see a lots of ad collaborations or some
yeah.
reels or something, whatever. But on both of your profiles, I found only the pictures of your works or your
Yeah.
like how you want to project yourself
Yes.
Yeah.
in
yes,
different costumes or
yes.
something.
Yeah.
Like, okay, this is so I'm an actress. I would look like this in this specific costume or something. So that's what I saw on your profiles.
Yeah. I have been suggested so many times that
That's what
you
see.
go.
Many of the actresses get the suggestions
Yeah.
of getting collaborations because of your followers. Because even with the 200k, 300k followers, also you'll get lots of collaboration requests
Yes,
from
yes.
many of the brands or something.
Yes.
So that's what I was like, okay, these girls are not into simple money earning.
Yeah.
They have a bigger goal or something.
Yeah, I don't know if that's right or wrong. Actually,
Yeah, I mean,
just
It's not
a way
wrong.
of
It's not
going.
wrong. I'm not saying it's right, but it's not wrong for sure.
Correct. Yeah, it's
It's
neither
very
nor,
individualistic, no? I
Yeah.
mean,
True,
it
that's what-
depends
But
how
I always tell my
two
mom-
individuals having the same thought
Same
process.
thought. Yeah.
I always
Yeah.
tell my mom at 50 years old, I'm going to start content creation. I am going to really give it my all.
Okay.
So, I mean, I think there's a side of me that thinks that I can pick this up anytime. So I want to probably give my attention to a couple of other things,
Yeah.
and then I want to be able to pick this up when I can actually give my time to it. Probably, I enjoy it a lot. It's really fun.
Yeah.
I only my best friends are subjected to it for now. The rest are saved from my comedy show monologues. But
Okay.
yeah,
So actually, that's good to see from the budding actresses because those budding actresses are the people who more depend on the collaborations
Yes.
because of the financial crisis or something,
Yes,
like to at least to
100%.
survive.
And
Fully
also to get
justified.
more reach.
True.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Fully
more
justified,
followers.
yeah.
And, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So now coming to Bhadrakaali, like how's that happened? Because you coming from the Marathi and you at least have a similarity or linearity towards it, but you coming to the Tamil cinema, how did that happen?
Thanks to Instagram.
Okay.
Though I was not active on Instagram, but yeah, thanks to Instagram, actually, from direction team, Arun sir's direction team reached out to me on Instagram that they are casting for lead for their Vijay
Okay.
Antony's next film, which is directed by Arun sir. First message I got, I ignored that message, like lead casting, and they are doing it on Instagram. So I felt
Might
it
a scam or something, yeah.
it might be spamming or something. But 2 days later, I got the same message on Instagram from another person from the direction team. And I thought, okay, let's at least see what these movies are and who the director is. Then I went and then I checked everything, and then I immediately said yes to her. She said language is no issue. We can help you with the language and all of that stuff. So she sent me the audition script, the audio recording of the dialogue for the pronunciation and the meaning of the dialogue. I sent it to her. Then 2 days later, I got a call back that director wants to talk to you on a video call, and maybe he will audition you.
So you had
once.
the prompt for Tamil dialogue sunset.
No. There were no prompts. I'm
Okay.
good at learning dialogues. So yeah.
Good, good.
theater
So, yeah.
artist.
Theater artists
Theater
are good
Yeah.
with dialogues. So
No, dialects is fine, but the language is
the language.
right?
So
Yeah.
we had the like 1 week before the shoot.
Shooter.
So the direction team, Anandi from the direction team was
Okay.
there to help me with the pronunciation and everything. And on set also, Arun sir was only helping me with
Okay.
everything. So yeah, I had a video call with Arun sir. He asked me a few questions, and then I was called to Chennai for look test, and I met Vijay sir, for the first time, and yeah, that's how it was done.
Yuria?
Pure coincidence again. Rakesh, who was on Arun sir's direction team, had worked with me for an ad a while back, and he suggested, I was a huge fan of Arun sir from Aravi and Varal and everything. So when he said, we're casting for a role, and it's not a romantic interest, but it's an officer, it's different, would you be interested? I was like, sir, in your universe, if I can be a small part, I'm more than happy. Please, you don't have to tell me twice. Like, I want to audition. And I think Arun sir goes by eyes. No,
Yeah.
he's a huge eyes
Yes.
person. He can look into your eyes and be like, you're correct, and this is yeah. So he was also like, the eyes are matching what I had in my mind, and yeah, thank God. I think it was again a pure coincidence.
Okay. And Trupti has lots of similarities with the actors from World. Do you find it?
TJ Bhanu,
Yeah.
is it?
At least the eyes part.
Eyes part.
Okay.
Trupti's eyes.
That's what I felt
in-
because when we saw her in the teaser launch in Hyderabad,
Yeah.
I was like, okay, Arun wanted same teacher Bala or what?
This gentleness,
Very-
and even
very
in
similar
Marudol,
to-
in the song as well, right? Her eyes. I always tell her about her eyes.
Yeah,
in the
she
song.
gives.
It's very like you kind of want to keep watching it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, guys, though it is your debut in terms of acting in Tamil cinema, so see, the importance of an actress in a regular South Indian film or in any film nowadays, other than some female-centric films, there is no great importance for that. Either it could be the screen space or the character or something. Even look at the posters, you people are not seen anywhere in here because it's not like you people are getting nominated or something because Vijay Antony is more familiar here. That's why the face is projected. So you are never worried about like, okay, we might not get the proper importance or the screen time or the screen presence over there.
I come from Malayalam cinema, and I'm of course most familiar with Malayalam cinema. And the statement, I'm very happy to say, doesn't apply to Malayalam cinema
True.
in that sense because of just how many female-centric projects come from there. Not to say that there isn't coming from Telugu and Tamil. I'm most
There are, but
familiar with
very,
Malayalam.
very
Very
little.
few. Yeah.
Yes, and as for this project, the script and the plot line and everything revolves around this individual that is extremely exciting, confusing. You can't understand if he's good, if he's bad. So in many ways, it is very well deserved that the poster looks the same. I don't think giving a character a space just for representation's sake would also make sense in this particular project specifically, and you would understand it as soon as you see it. You'll know, like, okay, so it makes sense that this is
It
the
actually
entire
makes sense.
universe.
That's
Yeah.
how I understand it completely.
Yeah.
But being an actor, like, see, if it's your
Hmm.
first film, you will have that idea of, okay, I should be projected well,
Yeah.
I should get that proper recognition.
Yeah.
It will
Yeah,
obviously
of
because that's
course.
what we work for, or that's what
Yeah.
we crave for.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I think that even 5 minutes on screen, if you do a good job, will be noticed. I've seen that happen. I know that the most successful projects may not be the ones where you're there for 90 minutes on
Yeah.
theater on screen. So I'm just very happy to be a part of it. I really enjoy the process before launch of a film a lot more. I think, so I'm just happy to be a part of it, and two, yeah, I'm also not. I feel like if it was meant to be, if I do a good job, then it won't stop people from
Okay.
noticing.
So it's like a copy paste answer or what?
No, not copy paste. But yeah, whatever she said, no, she was more, comfortable before the launch and everything. Yeah, the same thing applies to me also. But coming back to your question is like, I didn't have to worry about the being on the poster and the screen time and everything because I knew the story is gripping and it's going to be told by one of the finest filmmaker who has already delivered Aruvi and Val. So when such
Have you
kind
seen
of
those films?
yeah, I have
Okay.
seen those. So when such kind of story is going to be in front of the audience in such a meticulous way, even if you do a 1 minute part, that is going to be remembered by everybody. So when a film is made powerful, each and every character of that film becomes powerful, and that confidence I have in the film. So I didn't have to worry about that factor.
So cool. Like, though you have seen the teaser, like you have seen it as officer, you have seen as a wife role. Like, can you tell something more about it? your roles? You can.
No, I mean, yeah, it's just 19th September. No, everybody
But still,
will get to
just
know.
to give a.
It's for me. It's a very generic character, and
Okay.
everybody will be able to relate it. And I'm hoping that everybody will like that character.
Yeah, my character is an officer, and along with Ram sir, who's played by Kiran sir, she's as a part of the task force that is. Oh, I can't. I don't think I can say anything more.
I was saying,
She's part of the task force.
No.
It's relevant to the plot, and I think where Shraddha comes in, which is the one line Arun sir told me, which is probably the only line he had to say for me to fall for the entire, like fall in love with the entire narration of it all, was that this character is very much carrying the conscience of the plot in terms of when the audience gets shocked, she gets shocked. When the audience is pleasantly surprised, she's also pleasantly surprised. When
Okay.
so it kind of
So in terms
carries.
you're guiding the audience like how to.
In a sense,
react.
she is coming from a very innocent standpoint and very similar to sort of mix how the audience feels. So it's interesting. It's a lot of confusion. It's a lot of chaos. So I feel like I'm gonna shut up.
Okay, done. So like it's fine. Like you got your launch pad. You're getting launched on mostly by September 19th.
Yeah.
We're seeing you like, okay, what are these guys are up to? So fine, but till date you're not worried about the remunerations or the money or collaborations or something. But going forward, like post the release of Bhadrakaali, how are you guys? Like, how do you guys want to project yourself like as a lead actress or the character roles or any kind of roles in the films? Like, you would fit in, or you wanted to project yourself only with the heroines? So there is a difference between a lead actress and a heroine. That's what.
Difference between lead
A lead actress and a heroine.
What is the
A
difference?
lead
I
actress is,
don't know.
a lead
What
actress
is the
is someone.
difference?
That's what. A lead actress is someone who will carry the film.
Huh.
A heroine is someone who will just dance, or there will be some 3-4 songs or two, 3 scenes. That's it. She won't have any burden of that specific film. But a lead actress will have the burden, at least in the acting part.
Okay. I would
That's
like
how
to.
I segregate that.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
according to that, I would like to do roles in future
Okay.
which are carrying that burden. I mean, which have the roles which have that responsibility
Impact.
to leave the impact on the audience. Yeah.
If you ask me how I'd like to portray myself as, then I feel like just a good actor would probably be enough for me. A good actor, a good person, someone who people enjoy working with, a good professional. That's probably enough for me for now. I'm just happy-go-lucky at this point, and
Happy that this is happening.
happy that this is happening. Very
Yeah.
grateful, and we'll see. We'll see. I feel like I will never be. Hopefully, I will not have to make a choice between income and
Yeah.
craft.
That's because of your financial stability as well.
I also made sure that as an economics graduate, I also do marketing. I also have I could have never just done this and earned enough.
Okay.
I have to do other jobs. I had to do other
So
jobs.
she's
in
the real
order to-
hustler. Right?
I just wanted to make sure that I did not depend on the craft for
Okay, so you have a plan
income,
B as
so
well.
I can choose the ones I want and not have to do for paying rent of sorts. So hopefully for me this is like
Okay.
a very treasured part of my
So
life.
do you have a plan B?
I used to work as a software engineer till
Okay,
last
so you
year.
quit and-
So I quit when I got the film, and I'm now pursuing it like fully here only.
Okay.
So I don't think I have a plan B. I mean, I don't want to have a plan B. I just want to continue
So plan
with
B
this.
is to make plan A success. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Plan B is to make this successful. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you guys. Like you people are
Thank you
right now
so
living in the moment. You're not worried about your extra charisma or something. Like I
That
hope
is
you
at least
guys,
what we are telling you.
I hope you guys do the same and
Yes.
you get the needed recognition with Bhadrakaali and all the
Thank
best for the
you
film.
so
Thank you.